Like honestly, I look so smart posing with a dictionary, but I've never even opened it, like legit. But anyway, let's just take a picture for the camera so y'all think I'm smart. Okay, so first of all, before we get into the video, I'd just like to state that yes, at this current moment I am indeed ugly and I'm breaking out all over my face because I have eczema, and this season is not my season. But yeah, so anyway, this video is about how to survive high school and how to fight depression. Actually, maybe if you're watching this it's a little too late, like school is depressing, but maybe this will help because this kind of worked for me. Actually no, I'm lying, but anyway, yeah. So yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, so first of all, I won't be putting on any foundation because bitch, look at this. As soon as I remove the foundation, my face will be swollen. So I'm just gonna prime my face with this Episode 8 cream, and I'll be talking as I do my makeup. So yeah, so my first point would be to arrive late. Like arrive as late as possible. Honestly, this worked for me. I was always late. Yeah, because I walk to school, I'll just deliberately take time with my hair and everything just to make sure that I get late. But then there are two types of late. Like you can be late as in like you arrive like 5 minutes before the school bell rings, or late as in class has already started and you're late. So I would prefer that you come when class has already started, so that yeah, you skip lineup, number one. And when you come early to school, like you need to face these people, you need to greet people, you need to, yeah, it just sucks. So yeah, arrive late, that helps a lot. Okay, so let me finish with this arriving late thing. By arriving late, bitch, by arriving late you really don't have to talk to anybody. Like you just get in class and they teach you and you leave. And unlike if you arrive early and you still need to greet people, you look like a weirdo when you're sitting alone and you don't talk to anybody. So to prevent that whole complication of anxiety and feeling depressed and awkward, arrive late at school. So I just did my brows, and honestly they're not twinning, but what's new? So moving on to my next point, my next tip is to find a way to get expelled. Like honestly, if you really hate school that much, find a way to get expelled. Some examples is to burn someone. Wait, what's the difference between expel and suspend? Okay, I think expel is the right word. Wait, I need to Google this. Okay, so I just checked what expelled is, and expel is like long term, suspend is like short term. So we're trying to get expelled, not suspended. So in order to get expelled, you need to, number one, you need to bring a dangerous weapon to school. Something like a knife, but make sure it's not like a basic bread knife. You might want to bring something like a butcher knife. If you don't know how it looks, I'll insert a picture. Just put it in your bag, and yeah, just make sure you get caught. Like tell the class snitch, and then she'll know what to do. Or bring drugs to school. If you do not have drugs, take flour. I mean, I don't know, like just take a couple of. Okay, so this one is for people who like school but are illiterate like me. So you just need to get liked by all your teachers, and bitch, you'll be okay. Because if all the teachers like you, honestly they won't even check your homework as often. Like honestly, I speak from experience. If all the teachers like you and they're passing your table checking for who did their homework and who didn't, honestly they will just glimpse at your work. So as long as you wrote something in pen, bitch, make sure. Okay, let's say you're in math class, if you have a whole paragraph of words, bitch, obviously you're gonna get caught. But just have a couple of numbers, something similar to the work you were doing in class, and boom, you'll get away with it, I hope. Well, that worked for me, but okay, if it doesn't work for you, bitch, I don't know, but it worked for me. So don't say it don't work, because I tried it and it worked. If any of my teachers watch this, I'm sorry. I really like you, but honestly I couldn't cope. Okay, so moving on to some easier tips on how to survive high school. You might wanna mind your business. Honestly, this works. I've tried it this year because I really hated the new school I was going to. Like, I didn't want to go, so I just decided that I'm just gonna mind my business and not talk to anybody. I'm not gonna include myself in any nonsense that doesn't involve me, and that works actually, because yeah, that way you're not bothered by anything. That's the only way you can survive high school and stay away from any high school drama. Like, why did the lighting just change? Okay, but anyway, yeah, that's how you survive high school. Mind your business and stay away from people who are gossipers. Stay away from people who like to gossip, because then you won't be dragged into unnecessary drama, and that way you won't care what other people are doing with their lives. So basically, I mean, don't talk to anyone, because honestly everybody's worried about what other people are doing instead of worrying about themselves. So you just might wanna sit by yourself at break and just like read a book, because you're probably the only person who doesn't care what other people are doing with their lives. Yeah, so basically don't talk to anybody, especially the popular kids. You might want to stay away from those, because okay, and my next point is to have no social life. Honestly, if you don't have a social life, then you're gonna survive high school. By social life, I mean, bitch, delete your Instagram, delete your Twitter, delete your Snapchat, delete your Visco. Just don't be present on social media, because as long as you're present, yeah, there's a certain level of like competitiveness on social media, like who has the most followers, who has the most likes. So if you're not even on social media, bitch, then you can't even be added into the equation, and that way you will survive high school, because nobody wants to start beef with you. You know, nobody will say, oh, she's popular, and you won't have fake friends. So that way, yeah, delete all your social media. Okay, so I've been blending in this red for too long and it's not getting dark. But wait, I thought I wanted to cut my crease, but like I just realized that I'm so lazy. So yeah, I'll do that another day, just not now. So to make it darker, I added like a violet purple. Okay, wait, I'm going off topic, hold up. Okay, so honestly, that's all the tips that I wrote down, like on how to survive high school. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, if you really hate high school and you're like not coping, then I suggest you drop out. But if you're like me, and if you drop out of school, your parents will drop you. Like, honestly, my mom said if I ever drop out of school, I might as well move out of the house, and that's not happening anytime soon because I'm broke as fuck. But anyway, if you cannot drop out, just bitch, don't talk to anybody. That way you won't survive. You will survive, you will. Okay, so for those bitches who haven't been listening to this whole video, I'm just gonna recap my tips on how to survive high school. So number one, wait, I forgot them. Okay, so I just did my other eye off camera because I was talking too much but doing too little. So where was I? Yeah, ignore everyone and just mind your business, because honestly, if you ignore everybody at school, then nobody will give a fuck about you, and then hopefully you're gonna survive, hopefully. And my other tip was to have no social life, and yeah, just do not be social. Okay, my skin is disgusting, but anyway, don't be on social media, don't be on any platform, and don't have any of the numbers. Like, honestly, if somebody asks for your number, tell them you don't have a phone. And yeah, that's how you're gonna survive high school. But honestly, if none of these tips work for you, then Okay, so honestly, my eyeliner sucks ass, but honestly, where am I going? So anyway, back to the point. I was saying that if none of these tips work for you, just cry every day until there are no tears left to cry, and yeah, you'll just feel better. I mean, you may have a mental breakdown each and every day. I mean, I've been there, done that, but anyway, shit gets better. Honestly, shit gets better. But if you mind your business or just don't talk to anybody, I'm telling you, you're gonna have the most lonely but best year of your life. I mean, okay, bitch, so if you've made it this far to the video, then you must really hate school. So high five. But anyway, those are my tips on how to survive high school. If they do not work for you, or like if you're really going through like some serious shit like bullying, then yeah, hit me up on my Instagram DM at, I haven't chosen a username, so I'll just put it here, hopefully, if I know how to edit by this time. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, my DMs are always open if you like really need advice. And I know I didn't do any foundation or any concealer, but that's because, bitch, look at this.